welcome to Barre Sculpt. My name is Lance and we'll be working on muscle endurance. We'll be using light weights and body weights and lots of repetitions. So we're going to start with a shoulder workout using our light weights. Let's begin in a wide-legged stance. In ballet, that's known as position 2. And we'll begin with some bicep curls. So these are small movements. Sit low if you want to give your quads a workout, or don't. Nice, strong, straight back, strong core. Bring the weights down, upright rows. Keep the weights close to your chest. Protect the shoulders. Pull the elbow back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring those weights over the shoulders, press. Keep the movements small. Bring the forearm to the front. And lift them overhead, work the triceps. So take breaks whenever you need to. We're going to be doing lots of reps. Bring the weights down, back to the bicep curl. And weights to the side, keep the elbows in. Back to the center. Weights over shoulders, press. And forearm to the front. And bring the weights down, upright rows. Elbows back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Bring the weights down, hinge at the hips, nice flat back. Lift those elbows. Keep them high and pulse higher. down, the elbows wide. Keep that back nice and flat. Strong core. Bring the weights up, overhead, triceps. Bring the weights down, bicep curls. Weights out to the side, elbows in. Weights down, bring them up to the chest, pull the elbows back. Bring the weights over shoulders, press. And bring those weights down, bring the feet together, hinge at the hips, lift those elbows. Keep the back nice and flat. Sit the hips back. If you want to work the quads. Elbows to the sides. Bring the elbows by the hips, keep them still, just move the forearms and the weights, working the triceps. Lengthen the back. And straighten the arms, lift the whole arm, palms facing each other. Turn the palms up, lift higher. And back to the wide-legged stance. Press. Bring the weights down, upright rows. Pull the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring the weights to the chest, straighten the legs, squat down and up. Wide-legged stance. Find your squat, alternating heel lifts. Keep going. Lift those heels. All right, bring the feet together. Let's do some bicep curls. And we'll stand on one leg, lifting the knee up as the weights come up. And let's change legs. Keep those bicep curls going. And how about a wide-legged stance? Press. And if you want to work those legs, bring the knees back as the weights come up. Bring the forearms to the front. Weights overhead, triceps. Keep the knees going if you like that. And let's do some finish with some bicep curls. Well, we're not quite finished. Let's hinge forward. Give that back workout. Lift those elbows.
Alo, salut, sunt eu, un haiduk.
And the elbow fly.
Iubirea mea primește fericirea. Alo, alo, sunt eu, Picasso, ți-am dat beat și sunt voinic.
Bring the weights up to the shoulders. Press. Sing along if you like. It's the Numa Numa song.
flesta, no ma, yay. No ma, yay. No ma, yay. Chi portare uscire la nostra di te.
And bring the weights to the chest and set them down. Good job. Okay, we're just getting started. Let's get some energy for the next exercise. Squat down and inhale up. Exhale. Let's warm up those quads. Inhale up. Exhale. Nice flat back. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. And bring the hands to the heart. It's gliding time. So get something where you can slide your foot. These are like one-legged squats. Let's find some nice gliding music here. Here we go. So we're going to begin by sliding one leg back. You get to choose. And then bring it in and up. Slide back, slide in. Keep that back heel straight up. Flow with your breath. Here we go. So don't lift the foot up. Keep sliding it on your carpet or your hardwood floor. And let's bring it in and switch legs. Slide back, bring it in and up. Keep that back heel straight up. Slide on all the toes. Bring the weight back. Don't bring the knee forward. Back, forward and up. And let's bring it in and we'll switch legs. Out to the side this time and up. Make sure that front knee feels fine. If you feel something unpleasant, take a break or change your position. Always protecting the knees and the lower back. So in Barre Sculpt, we have two words that we love to hear. Here they come. Change legs. And bring it in. We'll change legs. We're going to do something different here. Put on your thinking cap. Combos. Back, side, and then come up. Back, side, up. Keep the foot on the carpet or the floor. Now that you're getting used to it, let's change the legs. Here we go. Back, side, in and up. Back, side, in and up. And bring it in. Combos in the opposite direction, changing legs out, back, and in and up. Side, back, in and up. And we'll switch legs again. So we're going side, back, in and up. Side, back, stay low, in and up. And let's bring it in and we'll complete the set with some curtsies. Changing legs, slide it back and diagonally. Try not to fall over. But if you do, it's okay. We're just having fun. We're not performing. Maybe I should stick to bowing. And let's bring it in, change legs, we'll do it on the other side. Protect that front knee, make sure you feel nothing unusual or uncomfortable. And as always, take breaks whenever you need to. And let's bring it in. And we work those quads, let's give them a stretch. So hold on to something for stability and grab your foot. Bring that knee under the hip, bring the hip forward so you're nice and tall. Then you can give your leg a little stretch. Breathe into the stretch. And for all you yogis, you can, if you can have the energy, you can do Lord of the Dance pose, Natarajasana. Bring the heart forward. Keep the standing tall. Stretching out that quad, catching your breath. Okay, let's bring it in and try it on the other side. Well, I hope my balance is good. I don't have anything to hold on to, and I don't want to turn my back to you. Okay, so we get our alignments, get the hips forward, nice and tall. Stretch. Now we can worry about the quad. Stretching with our breath. Don't pull with your arm. Long, slow exhalation, relaxing the muscle. And then we'll come out of our pose. And let's come down to our mat. So we've got our weight. We have our loop tension bands, and we have our black band of death. Always have that with you. And let's have a seat. Catch our breath. We'll cross at the ankles, hinge forward. Just a little stretch here. Don't force it. Cross ankles the other way. And we've worked pretty hard. We don't need no stinking weights or loop bands. Let's just lay on our side here. Stretch out and relax. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. And ankle on top of ankle, bring those toes forward. We'll just do some little leg lifts here. Lifting that leg just a few inches, warming up those outer thighs. Now we can bring it forward. Keep lifting. And let's make little circles. Keep your leg long and low. Enjoy the leg circles. Keep the shoulders stacked one over the other. Don't lean back. And if you're worried about going the opposite direction, just be patient. We'll get there eventually. Keep making those little leg circles. And let's make medium-sized leg circles. Slow it down, keep it controlled. Medium-sized circles. And here we go with the big circles, full range of motion. Bring it all the way up, big circles. Slow and controlled. Try not to kick your weight, it really hurts. Tired of going in that direction, let's go in the other direction. Big circles. And let's go with the medium-sized circles. And back those little circles. And come to stillness, pulse up and down. And bring it back over the ankle, keep pulsing. And what do you say we put that foot down? Reach back, give yourself a nice stretch. Use your breath, not your arm. Relax that arm, don't tug on your leg. Keep breathing. Think good thoughts. Don't think about the fact that you have another leg. Well, we do, so let's come on up. Hope you enjoyed the stretch and the break. Let's lay down and lounge on our other side. Important to stack the shoulders and the hips, ankles over ankle, toes are forward, and we'll start. And just little pulses, warming up those adductors, muscles that move the leg away from the body. Bring it forward and pulse it up and down. And let's make some leg circles. Choose the direction you want to go. You can flex the ankle, you can point the toes, as long as you're making leg circles. Keep it long, keep it low. And we can make medium-sized circles now. Not too big, slow it down, keep it controlled. And here we go with the big circles, full range of motion. And bring it up in opposite direction. Big circle. Whoa. And let's make some medium-sized circles. And back to those small circles. On the stillness, pulse it up and down. Bring it back over the ankle. And set it down and give yourself a nice stretch. Relax your arm. Relax your leg. Breathe deep and slow. Okay, come on up. Cross at the ankles. Hinge forward. Be gentle now. Hips are going to be a little tight. That was a lot of work, so it's a very gentle movement. You're just enjoying taking a break. Well, we're going to need our weights for the next exercise. Probably one weight will be plenty. In fact, you don't even have to use a weight. Let's lay back down on our side as if we were doing the leg circles. We're going to bring that top leg up, bend the knee, place the sole of the foot behind the knee of the extended leg, bring the toes forward. We're going to pulse that leg up, working our inner thighs. Keep the top shoulder forward. We want to work the inner thighs. And just for fun, because it's Barre Sculpt, you can put a weight on your leg and we'll just lift it up and down. And let's set it down. On up. And we'll go right over to the other side. All right. So important to keep from rolling back. We really want to work the inner thighs. Lift that top leg and get that knee up. And begin lifting that leg with the toes pointing forward, adding the weight if you like. Set it down. Lay on your back. Extend the legs up. Bring the soles of the feet together and bring the heels down to the hips. Stretch those inner thighs. Lift them up. Bring the knees out as wide as you can. Lift up. And then we can bring them up, down. And if you like, you can straighten the legs, giving yourself a nice inner thigh stretch here. Take your big deep breaths. Hug the knees into the chest. And come on up to seated. So we're going to need our weights. Time to work our abdominal muscles. So our focus is on keeping our back nice and tall. We don't want to round our back. So if your back starts to round or you get tired back there, please take a break. Just a few seconds will restore all your energy. It's important to care for the lower back and the knees. So we're going to be doing little crunches, and then we're going to do them on the side. So no weights, one weight or two weights. Lengthen the back and little crunches. Come up and rotate, twist to one side, hold the twist. Now we're going to do side crunches, working the inner and outer oblique muscles. to center, rotate, twist in the other direction, hold the twist, crunch. Come up to center, lengthen the back, twist, hold the twist, side crunches. Come on up to center, twist, hold, twist, side crunches. And come up to center, lengthen, small twist. Keep your head still. Let the hips move with the twist. Lift the heart, lengthen the back. And if you want more, lift the shins for Russian twists. Are you tired of these weights? Let's put them down. Roll back, reach up, interlace fingers, bring them behind your head, elbows forward. Extend one leg, other knee in. Elbow to opposite knee, exhale. Here we go. Alternating. And hug those knees into the chest. And get your breath back. So we worked our abs. We need to work our back muscles now. Let's come to hands and knees. Do a cow pose, dropping the belly, tilting the pelvis forward, inhaling, exhale into the cat. Round the back up. Inhale into the cow. Exhale, cat pose. Come to neutral. Walk the knees way back. Bring the shoulders over the wrist, tuck the toes, find your plank pose. Knee plank is a good alternative. So we're here in plank or knee plank. We're trying to inflate our chest, making it broad, getting that hump out of our shoulders, getting the hips between the shoulders and the ankles, or if you're in knee plank, between the crease of the knee and the shoulders. You like a nice board here. Relax your neck. Keep it in line with the spine, looking just beyond the fingertips. Let's hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's sit back into child's pose. Extend the arms out, stretch, roll the wrist, flex the fingers. And then we'll come forward, lowering our hips and then our chest down to the mat. Extend the arms back, lifting one leg at a time or both. Press into the mat, lift the chest. And if you're able, lift the arms. We'll begin to flutter our arms and our feet like a little fish. Now relax the neck. It's important to keep the neck relaxed, gazing straight down at all times. If you want more, bring the arms out to the side, like airplane wings. If you want more, bring the arms straight out ahead. This is called Pilates swimming. Isn't it fun? Well, if it's not so fun, get back in your airplane, and then maybe back by the waist. And bring the hands forward, stacking the hands, rest your forehead, and breathe there, relaxing. And then we'll press ourselves up to hands and knees, sitting back into child. Let's bring our knees wide, our toes together. Melt the chest and the forehead down to the mat. Stretch out that back. Let it sink towards the earth. And then we'll sit off to the side. Okay, and we're going to roll back onto our back. Have your weights nearby. We're going to do some work in bridge pose. So draw the heels toward the hips. Tickle your heels with your fingertips. If you have short arms, you want about 1 inch between the finger and the heel. Your feet are hip distance apart. Knees are hip distance apart. Inhale, tilt that pelvis forward, press the shoulders into the mat, lift the heart. And now exhale, here we are in bridge pose. Tuck those shoulders under, lift those hips. Have your weights nearby so you can grab them easily. Pulse those hips up. Come on, you can lift higher. I want to see those hips real high. Okay, I'm pretty disappointed you're not getting your hips high. I think you need a little training. Grab those weights, put them on your hips. Lift, lift, pulse those hips up. Well, this is sort of boring. Let's lift just the right hip. Here we go. Right hip only. Left hip only. Only the left hip. Lift, lift. Back to the right hip. And the left hip. And let's do both hips. And let's get crazy, alternating hips. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Keep alternating. Both hips. And set those weights down. Lift those hips high. Don't make it. Bring the weights back. Once you get those hips high. Okay, looking much better. Walk the feet together, knees together. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Keep lifting. Come up on the toes. Bring the toes a little closer to the hips. Pulse. And set those hips down. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. And find your breath. Now, bring your knees together. You can rock side to side. We're going to give our lower back some love. Circle the knees together around the hips. This is called stirring the pot of soup. Knees, shins, and ankles are together. And let's stir it in the other direction. So lots of choices, side to side, stir the soup. Come to stillness, we can bring our toes together, circle the knees in opposite circles like egg beaters, moving the knees around the hip joints. Make sure you go equally in both directions. So we're making circles. The theme of today must be circles. So we want to keep that circular theme going. Okay, give yourself another hug. You're going to need it. Okay, press yourself up to hands and knees. You've got weights and you've got your tension loop bands. Don't worry, you don't need them. We're just going to be on hands and knees. And now we got the option to come down to our forearms as well. And so that's another option if your wrists need a break. You can alternate between the two. Since it's leg circle day, let's do some more leg circles. So we're going to move our knee in a circle. Let's start with the left knee. We're going to move in a counterclockwise direction. So we're going to lift the knee out to the side. Bring it back and then bring it in. Whoops. I lost my music. Here we go. We want some surf music. Out, back, and in. Make those circles. Keep the back pretty square, flat as the mat. And if you want more, you can even reach out with the opposite arm. Sunburn on steroids. And if you don't want more, put it back down. All right, bring it to stillness, go in the opposite direction. Same leg. Now we're going clockwise. Bring it down, toes together, sit back in the child. Bring your arms back by your feet, palms up. And take a few breaths. And then back up to hands and knees. So we'll be doing the other leg. You'll know if you're doing the same one over. Let's go clockwise this time with the right leg. Knee circles, clockwise direction. Make those circles big. Bring that knee in. Now go counterclockwise, same leg, opposite direction. This is the last hard exercise, so put everything into it. You're going to feel great when it's all over. And bring it down, bring the toes together, sit back into child pose. Bring the hands back by the feet, palms up. Enjoy the rest. Back up to hands and knees, sit off to the side. Bring the legs forward. And draw the heels toward the hips. Reach forward. I know you've got some abdominal strength left. Let's roll back. Inhale, lift, roll back. Inhale, lift, tuck the chin. Roll back, tuck the chin, inhale, and come all the way down. Hug the knees into the chest. Extend the legs up. Point the toes. Rotate the feet around the ankle. One direction and the other. And then we're going to allow one ankle to come down above the knee. That's close to the hip. And we'll hold our knee and our foot. We'll just do a legs up the wall, figure 4 stretch. And just breathe here. Maybe bringing the knee towards the shoulder. And then we'll extend that leg up, reach up with the heels, and then slide the other leg down, ankle above the knee, close towards the hip. And press that knee out, hold the foot, and breathe deep and slow. And extend that leg up. Hug the knees into the chest. Well, let's do a happy baby. Bring those knees down. Reach up between the knees, grab the shins, the outside of the feet or the ankles. Try to keep your back pretty flat here. Relax your neck and your lower jaw. And just take a couple of breaths here. And now we'll hug those knees one more time, appreciating our amazing body, pressing ourselves up to a cross-legged seated position. Extending the arms out to the side, rounding into the earth, sweep the arms up, exhale out to the side, inhale up. Lengthen the spine, exhale down, inhale up. Bring the palms together, hands descend to the heart. Good job. We survived leg circle bar sculpt. You all did great, and I'll see you on the mat for yoga, bar sculpt, or yoga power core.